Tonight, Shitty Jobs versus Death by Roo Roo. Are you ready? I am ready!
I'm ready!
I am so ready!
I'm ready! We're ready!
I am ready! Tonight, the cage match gauntlet continues as Shitty Jobs, 19-0, take on another former cage match championship team, Death by Roo Roo. Now, let's find out what the audience has to say about the show tonight!
Of course, Shitty Jobs.
I'm rooting for the underdog.
I really like Shitty Jobs.
I'm a fan of the Roo.
Barbara Boxer.
Undecided.
Shitty Jobs for sure.
I'm ready for Death by Roo to kick some fucking ass.
I have no fucking clue. I think they're both going to be really funny.
Do you have a crush on Ben Schwartz?
Yes. I'm gonna say Roo Roo can't win unless they throw acid in their face.
I don't know if they can beat Shitty Jobs, but I think they're a worthy adversary.
I just think that Roo Roo has more authentic. They're like authentic New York pizza.
I guess it comes down to who has the better show.
Let the games begin with Shitty Jobs going first, followed by Death by Roo Roo going second. The audience has voted, and tonight's winner has been determined by one vote. Now, let's find out who the winner is tonight! Returning next week as new champions, Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new championship team, Death by Roo Roo. To find out how they did it tonight, let's go to the Tim Russert of Improv, Johnny, down in the Improv locker room.
Okay, what we had tonight was a classic tale of New York and LA. We had two giants, Friday night's Death by Roo Roo going up against Sunday night's Shitty Job. Shitty Job at 19 wins. They come out first. They get the suggestion of lobster that they used when they forced Martin Lawrence's dad into telling lobster jokes at his class at school. We saw a correspondence between a butler bot and the robot from the Rocky sequels. It was very funny. We saw classic characters like Big Sean Clements' legendary, terrifying clown, and Dominic Dierkes' frozen Hitler. Big hits right there. Big Sean Clements and Dominic kept getting stuck in Don's Prairie Dog Sprinkler. It was amazing stuff from Shitty Jobs. But then came the powerhouse known as Death by Roo Roo. They got a suggestion of a line from a movie, I'll Be Back, from the Terminator, which they didn't like, but they turned it into a great monoscene where Curtis was David Keith, the self-cutting star from Spawn. We had Gil, who was tiny John Leguizamo's son. We had Jackie, who couldn't tell who was black and who was white and who got wet from rape talk. We had Brett Gelman, who lived in a bus station and was a self-proclaimed cunt hunter. We had Adam, who was selling candy for his basketball team. And we had Brett Gelman coming up with 3 lines of the night with, quote, Mother Nature is squirting. Quote, I'm not waiting for a bus unless that bus is made of cunt. And number 3, I want to get my anus so extended I won't need a tail for my Halloween costume. You cannot write gold like that. And we had the scene of the night where everyone lit Steve Leguizamo on fire and then Brett Gelman jerked off into his mouth while the entire bus station was surrounded by a cunt mist. Ladies and gentlemen, with a score of 58 to 59, Death by Roo Roo is your new UCB LA Cage Match champion. For UCB LA Cage Match, I'm Johnny Schwarzbein reminding you that literally anything can happen in a cage match.
Thanks, Johnny. Now, let's find out what the audience has to say about their new cage match champions.
I loved it. It was so much fun.
I thought it was awesome. Oh, it was incredible. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was so great.
My favorite part, well, when Gil got lit on fire, that was pretty good.
Wow.
I loved DC and Donald's house made of gold.
Holy shit, man.
Terrific stuff.
That was incredible.
Shitty Job just kept it going. They had like new stuff coming all the time, and they were just hilarious as always.
Shitty Jobs was robbed! It was an injustice.
Shitty Jobs is great. I think I just wanted to root for the underdog.
I felt a little bit sad for them because I love Ben Schwartz and Charlie Sanders, who were not there. And then Roo Roo, I've seen them in New York and they're amazing. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I probably need some Adderall.
Can Roo Roo go 19 weeks?
No.
Okay.
I don't think they can.
Why don't you think they can go 19 weeks?
Because there are no Shitty Jobs.
So are you disappointed that Shitty Jobs lost?
I'm a little bit. It's like the end of an era.
Both teams are great, and I'm excited to see Roo Roo every week now.
I love Shitty Jobs, but if they're going to go down, it's good that Roo Roo did it.
Tonight was a game changer. Death by Roo Roo, the team to knock down the towers.
I love cage match.
We've got a brand new championship team in the house, Death by Roo Roo. They've defeated cage match giants, Shitty Jobs. And there's many questions that need to be answered. How long will they win? Will they make it to a gauntlet? Will they face Shitty Jobs in another cage match gauntlet? Well, your answers may be answered this coming Wednesday at UCB Theatre at 11 p.m. where Death by Roo will have to face Alice's Restaurant, alright? So make your reservations at www.ucbtheatre.com. Now, if you'd like to see my monologue from tonight's show, click on this box over here. And if you'd like to see the recap from last week, click over here, alright? Until next week, keep on rocking!
Wow.